Want to know why 2025 will change everything about how we create content? I'm Kristen Poborski, and I'm here today to talk to you about why 2025 is the year of AI agents. If you're an online business owner, coach, course creator, or a healer, you're going to want to learn why 2025 is the tipping point for AI agents and how you can stay ahead of the curve. Let's dive into a couple statistics before I start sharing with you how you can be using AI agents in your business. Right now, nearly 3 in 5 small businesses are already using or planning to use AI in the next 2 years, which includes AI agents for content creation and marketing, according to Forbes magazine. And according to CIO Dive, which is a publication that is talking about trends in the IT world, they say by 2030, AI agents are expected to become the primary users of most digital systems. What does that mean for you? It means that AI agents are going to be helping you run your digital marketing. There are ways that you can be using AI agents right now in your business, and you might be already using them now. There's probably some of you that are doing things like using AI, just dabbling in prompts and things like that to create content. And I bet a lot of you haven't even thought about using those AI agents or AI prompts, ChatGPT, to help you delegate daily content creation and automating tasks that you're using yourself to a efficient assistant rather than you doing it yourself, right? I personally cut my team and started automating my content creation and marketing process. I already knew that creating organic content weekly was the key to filling my marketing funnels 24/7. I've been doing this for 2015, first with myself, and then I had a team. But when AI came along, I was able to take a lot of what my team was doing and improving it with AI using cut and paste prompts. But then a year ago, I discovered AI agents and automations, which took my whole process to a whole new level. And I've been using AI automations and my AI little GPT agents to help me streamline my content creation process. Where I was using a big, huge team, now it's just me and another person on my team doing what I had 3 or 4 people doing before me. Let's look at what my process looks like. I create 6 months of content in a plan in 60 seconds using my custom GPT agent. Then I use my automation agent to write my scripts in 60 seconds. I film my video just like I'm doing right here. Then what do I do next after I'm done filming my video? I use my AI agent to repurpose it into a blog post, a YouTube description, a podcast description, and an email to my list in 60 seconds. And I don't even have to sacrifice what I sound like because it takes my transcript and it's trained to write and sound just like what I said right here inside my video. And finally, I use my third automation agent to help me create 65 pieces of content from that same transcript in just 3 minutes. And for those shorts that I know I need to create, I've got another GPT agent who takes my transcript and I put it right in there and it writes 10 short scripts in about a minute, all ready for me to film and then put out on social media. What kind of assistants do I have? I have inside of ChatGPT, I have some custom GPTs. These are my assistants that research and write my short scripts for me, plus a bunch of other ones that can help me go and take any kind of a video URL and write a whole new script or a whole new content plan for me based on what is in that URL, right? I have that one. Then I also have automation agents. Again, I've got 4 agents. I've got one that's going to help me create my content plan. I have another agent that does all my writing for me. Then I have one that is a social media expert who writes all my social media. And then finally, I have another one who does all of my publishing for me. What does that mean? It means that that agent is there and it creates all of my social media images, and then it takes it and publishes it on a schedule out on social media for me. So you're probably wondering, do I need skills like to do this? Does this because you're so techie, Kristen? I'm going to tell you, it does not take a lot of skills at all. There's a lot of tools out there that can help you build these automations. Building the little GPTs is nothing more than a prompt that you go in and put together. And I've built them all for myself, for my clients and my students. So I have all of these content creation GPTs that I do. As for the automations, there are plenty of tools out there. I have a custom ones that are built for my students, myself, that I use inside of my programs, that are fueled with what I call my content to cash machine framework. That is the key to creating content, what I put in there so that my content comes out and is much better than I could have done on my own, right? And then finally, really those other ones like Claude projects, that's another one that I use to help me create more complex type tasks, such as creating not social media, but sales pages, landing pages, and things like that. Again, it's really as easy as uploading a prompt that tells it what its role is, some copywriting. I have a custom voice branding that I use. I have a GPT that creates that, and I upload that in there so it knows how to sound like me. And then I just give it a few prompts, and I refine those prompts and have a conversation. Those are for more complicated things. Sometimes I might even do that with some of the outputs from my other GPTs, agents, that I think need to have a little more help. And that's where Claude and Claude project agents comes in very handy in your business. So really, I no longer need a big team to run my business because I am now able to serve my clients, create my own content, saving me thousands of dollars a month, stopping me from being the bottleneck because a lot of this stuff I automated because I had a hard time doing it myself. And I was able to train my agents to do a really good job, sound like either me or my clients. And the output is so much better and faster. So I become the editor, not the creator, and I can go and do better, but more high-level tasks like creating sales pages for my clients and building funnels and things like that use their voice and help market their businesses. If you want to discover how you too can have your own content creation and marketing team of agents, I have an AI content amplifier masterclass that I run every single week. The link is right down below. You can join me and find out how you can have that same team of agents in your business in the next 30 days so that you can start creating client attracting content in less than 30 minutes a week and go from being the best kept secret in your niche to becoming the best known and sought after expert. Again, the link is right down below in the show notes. I'd like to hear your comments and your questions about AI agents and how they can help you automate your business.